Hey, Bobby.
Yo.
How you doing, Bobby?
Everything's good, thank you.
How's it blowing? How's she blowing, Bobby?
I don't know. How's it going with you?
Is she a good blower?
Sometimes.
Is she good for you?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes.
It's whatever day it is. It's what day is it? Tuesday? It's Tuesday. I'm with Bobby.
Tuesday.
Bobby's here, looking as handsome as ever.
Yeah.
Jonathan's in the chat room. It's a good day.
Oh shit.
I think even Joint Specialist is here.
Watch out.
Everyone. Who's Jonathan? Forgot what did Jonathan. This is Jonathan. The only thing Jonathan says is and blah blah blah. We learned that on a previous episode. I'm extremely exhausted. I'm very red for some reason. I don't know if that's me. I'm almost as orange. Did you see that? I'm almost your color right now.
Yep.
Must be something wrong with the cameras. Maybe I'm that red. I don't know what it is. I'm excited. I'm getting whiter. Watch. You see that? Look how white I just got. That's cool. I have white power. Oh shit, that's not a good thing to say.
Do you like white?
But you know
power?
what I mean? Like if I wish I could like change like a chameleon. God, white power. It's like seems like such a good like two words together, but it's not. God damn our fucking grandfathers fucking up this country. What's the big idea?
You're supposed to keep up the tradition, man.
No, you know what? There's some traditions I'm fine not withholding, like slavery and, you know, gay bashing and, you know, hunting witches.
Yeah, but you still have it in your genes. You know, the whiter you get.
Well, there's where we're not true, Bobby. I don't wear jeans. Never. Track pants, sweatpants, pajama pants when I'm at home and out of other clothes. And basketball shorts. No jeans, so got you there, Bobby. Fuck
I have red power, so.
You are orange.
We have all the casinos.
Well, it's funny because like the camera, it's definitely not what you really look like. Bobby's actually kind of white, but it's this camera makes him look just always orange. I always feel like
it's the resolution. Resolution.
It's a giant tomato. I love it.
You know what resolution is?
Yeah, it's like the 1980 by 1980 by. Oh wait, no, 1920 by 7 or 1080. I got
the ratio of the white dots.
No one cares about resolution except Joint Specialist and maybe Jonathan. I do have an iPad Pro in front of me though.
Oh, you do?
I'm in love with.
How many white dots does that have in resolution?
It's got same as the main iPad, but.
Oh yeah.
So I was gonna talk about all this shit yesterday. So I guess I'll give you the choice, Bobby. I gave Slittle a choice yesterday. Would you rather hear about the iPad Pro or the iPhone SE? Both of which I have here. I got a little baby iPhone, Bobby.
Start out with the 5S Gold.
Do you see this, Bobby? I got your phone again. That's your phone.
Can you bring it up to the screen better? Because
there it is.
Oh, there you go. So that's the same exact size as my phone.
I haven't had its case. Oh.
When you feel that phone, do you think about Bobby?
Actually, I kind of do. Hold on, there it is. You see it?
Yeah.
It's in rose gold, though.
Yep. Yeah, that's sweet. I like the gold better, but
let's hold up our phones together.
Made my case? You know the guy who made my case?
Yes, what about it?
He's in business now with that phone.
We both have white phones. Look at that.
Yeah. Case fits your phone.
Look at our phone matches. That's cool. That's what they were saying. Like, this is actually a really good value phone because number one, it's cheap, and number two, there's going to be every single accessory is like $1 on Amazon right now. You know what I mean? So I got these cases are usually cheap. The ones I get these in CPO, but it was like usually my cases are like $15. This is $7 with free shipping, and it was just from some guy who had a bunch of them in his basement, and he was just giving them away.
Yep.
So I got that for this, and but yeah, I got all my old docks and stuff that will work with it. I just have to take the case off. I was thinking about buying one of those newer docks. I guess this is gonna be an iPhone show, which I'm fine with.
Well, I would say it's going to be a case show because all the people selling cases at the kiosks at the malls, they're fucking stoked, dude.
Well, if they were smart, they stopped selling them. But the thing is, they just start. It's like all those gas station things you see are say like iPhone 5. So it's like, I mean, it's coming back.
Well,
again.
all they got to do is take a marker and put an SE on it.
That is true.
Yep. Because it's what? It's a 6 SE or what?
Well, the case I bought was for a 5 or 5S.
What's the full name of that new phone?
The iPhone SE.
Yeah, just iPhone SE. Yeah, so you just got to put SE. That's it.
You can actually change the 5. Actually, kind of looks like an S. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I'm actually getting really used to this.
That's why they did that.
Oh, because of the lettering?
Yeah, the 5 looks like an S. It makes sense, doesn't it?
I suppose. I guess.
Yeah. SE. So it's like 5E.
The only problem is it's a really nice phone, but just it has the old crappy hardware. Like, it looks like an older phone, which, I mean, it's a nice looking design, but like it has this weird like little, I call it the iPhone shadow. Let's see if I can show it on my screen. Like, there's it will show up on the HD a lot better, and if I can get it to focus too. I always have the hardest time focusing these goddamn cameras.
I see it.
So much technology in this fucking room. Nothing can focus. Let's see if this focuses. No. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm getting pissed.
I see it.
There it is.
How's the resolution on the screen, though? Is it better than the 5S?
But if you see around, it's really kind of hard to see. On the white iPhones, there's like this weird shadow. You can kind of see it. But it's really, I don't like it. It makes it look like a knockoff. Like, every other white device like that is newer kind of has a small one. Like, white devices really have a hard time because they reflect everything. And what you're seeing is just like the different layers of glass on top of each other. And I'm so nitpicky about that shit. Battery on this thing's fantastic. By the way, I'm getting about 30% more than my SE or my 6S. Does the case? Yeah, it does. So I got a 5S case and it fit perfectly on the SE. But I think something's wrong with I think I got like a broken phone. I hate to kind of say this because this is the first time it's ever happened to me. But when I do certain things, like the GPU, I think like the CPU on it's messed up because the screen will like start lagging. It's like the fastest phone I've ever like dealt with, and then it's like glitches out. And the screen starts getting weird and it gets really hot. So now I get like an hour battery. It's like really, really shitty. What I do is I measure my test at 50%. So even on like with this horrible battery, I'm getting 3 hours of full usage. And what I do is I turn off my auto screen lock. So my screens, I just leave them on. But normally, like the first 2 days, I was getting basically a 11-hour day with this phone, screen on, doing stuff. But like whenever I go into, and it's gonna be really weird to kind of explain it, but it's like whenever I go into a YouTube video, like whenever I am doing a video, something with this GPU and something with the radios and the antenna at the same time, it's doing something really weird. So I'm getting anywhere from a 3-hour to 11-hour battery, which, I mean, back in the old days, yeah, that would be a factor, like YouTube doing that. But I run side-by-side tests. My SE went down 10% and my 6 went down 0%. Like a 10-minute YouTube video took no drain on the battery from my 6S, but it took this down 10%. So I'm like, I was gonna like give it to the store, but I'm such a germaphobe. I don't want someone touching my fucking phone. Like, I know if I go in there, they're gonna like touch it a bunch of times, and I'm gonna have to wipe it down with a disinfectant wipe, which I'm fine, taking like an older phone. But I just got this phone. I don't want to like wipe it down. It's all nice and new phone.
Stretch a rubber around it.
Give it to them. No, but I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be like, I just want to exchange this. I'm gonna tell them what happens. I just got this phone. I feel like Betsy. I'm going like, fuck this.
Why would you worry about who touches it if you're exchanging it?
Well, no. If I went in there, because what's happening is I could just go in there and do a Apple Care thing.
Yeah.
I could go in there like, it's, hey, I wanted to get repaired, but I just bought this. It's within the 14 days. I can just return it.
Yeah. So
I'm just, I usually wouldn't do this. I would just go, I would never demand a new phone. I would just, I'm fine with that. Because I broke my 6 Plus screen and I got the screen replaced. $129 for the 6 Plus. Normally $99 for every other phone.
Is the S?
Don't worry about that. We'll talk about this. Goddamn pipe. But anyways,
is it waterproof?
Less than the newer ones. But so I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna be like, hey, I just want a new phone. So I'm gonna do that today, unfortunately. So I'm not even really drinking today. I have this much wine. I had a little bit of wine left, so I poured it in a glass. I have literally a finger of wine in my glass right now. I'm gonna drink it though because Bobby is drinking a lime margarita.
So would you recommend that new phone to me for me to trade in my 5S for that SE?
I mean, right now it's the free phone. I never recommend people go for the quote-unquote free phone. Oh, let me pull up. I had to wrap my
There it is.
my jizz cloth around the wine, but there's my wine.
We're doing some grinding here. Gonna make some margaritas. I took out the blender.
No, I love this phone. I've just been having issues with it, so, and I restarted it completely. So, but I like this phone a lot. So I'm using that alongside. I'm using all rose gold stuff right now.
Wow.
So I've got both rose golds here, the 6 Plus or the 6 and the SE, and then I've got the rose gold iPad Pro on the table.
How does that make you feel?
It makes you feel good.
Sweet.
I feel like a real man. I'm rocking the rose gold. So
Yeah,
I got like wine on my thumb, I think. I don't know what that was. And then I just touched my phone with it. But yeah, I like it. $400, brand new, $399. Just walk in there and get it. It's a nice phone. I like it. But I don't know, like because I'm using it, and when I go and hold the actual 6S again, it seems huge. Like, it seems like the Plus again to me. The Plus seems like a gigantic device again. Like, I usually just leave that on the table, and then when I go to hold it, it's like, God damn it, this seems big. But I'm using the 6S right now. The scene looks, this thing is definitely the premium phone. It's got the better screen. You can see a little bit more. It's got a little bit faster stuff. This definitely is a premium phone compared to the SE. Price is different, though, because this is, what, $650 new, and that is $400, so $250 less for a slightly smaller screen. I think it's a good deal. So, but if you're gonna get this phone subsidized, from AT&T, because I think with the SE you can get it for like $13 a month. This I think you can get for maybe $23 a month. It's a nice phone. Sorry, I heard someone walking up the studio, so I immediately checked the cameras. Very sneaky.
Do you have AT&T for your service?
I do.
Oh, and is it unlimited data?
No, I have a bunch of rollover. I get like 15 gigs a month though, but my mom has one of my SIMs. I have 3 SIMs. I gave my mom a SIM, and then I have 2 for one for me and one for like a test phone. And then we share about 15 gigs. But I have a bunch of rollover. I don't even want to tell you how much rollover. I'm getting like Herbie level rollover right now.
So the rollover accumulates for life?
I don't know how long it does, but it does, like, if you don't use your package. And I'm like, basically what I was doing is I'm grandfathered into like 2 storage tiers right now. There was a thing where I paid for what I would have normally paid for 4 or 5 gigs. I got 10 gigs for a limited time. And I'm still in that promotion because I did the AT&T Next stuff. That's what they basically wanted you to do. If you went to AT&T Next, they gave you like, basically, it's not an incredible amount of storage, but then I got grandfathered into a promotional same price 15 gig a month plan. So now I have 15 gigs a month now over, but my mom still uses about 4 gigs a month. So right now I'm about 25. Last time I checked was 25 gigs rollover. I don't know if I can check it right now. Is it worth it for the show? I have to type in all this information. Oh, maybe it's just a Touch ID.
Do you like AT&T better than T-Mobile? As in dead spots?
Yeah, I have to log into all this stuff. I kind of want to see how much rollover I have right now.
Go ahead.
I'm going to do it. I'm logging into my 1Password. This is how easy it is. 1Password. I'm going to give you some tips right now while I do this. 1Password. I just put in my fingerprint. I have 82 passwords being secured right now. I got to go into, what am I looking for, Bobby? AT&T. And then I do the thing where I put the extra security code so no one can get into my shit. Oh, I'm so secure. No one can see how much rollover I got. I have so much shit to talk about. Mom's on a fucking cruise.
Can you even see it yet?
I guess maybe I put in the wrong passcode.
Oh, God.
That's the right one, though.
Told ya.
The fuck?
Too good to be true.
No, I just like being secure. It's just,
Any other excuses?
Oh, God. But anyways, my mom's on a cruise right now, and she lost all her fucking luggage.
Is your sister there, too?
No.
Oh. Whenever I hear about your family, I think about your sister.
Oh, maybe I'm supposed to put in my number. Oh, I'm doing the wrong shit. All right, never mind. I got distracted.
So would you recommend? Do you like
back to iPhone?
18?
Yes.
Do you
iPhone,
like
AT&T? Yes, I do like. And
do you like it better than T-Mobile?
No, prices I think T-Mobile is better, but I love AT&T. And then AT&T
Really?
has this. I think basically all of them have it now. But I'm on airplane mode right now with my SE. And I don't know if you can see, but it actually I'm on airplane mode, but I actually have what's called, you can't really see, but the top right corner says AT&T Wi-Fi. So basically, you know what those M cells are? Used to be, if you don't have like a good service in your house, you can get this little repeater. Basically, that's like a little cell tower. Yeah. It lets you use any Wi-Fi that's decent enough as your cell phone plan. So basically, I have my airplane mode on. I'm just on Wi-Fi, but I have full service, full AT&T service. And then when I leave the house, I just turn off airplane mode. But then I can make normal phone calls, get normal text messages, not iMessage. This is like full-fledged everything. And then it lets me do this thing where if you have a bunch of phones, you can do Wi-Fi calling. So I have, and then they have AT&T numbers thing. It's all bullshit. It's hard, so fucking confusing. I had it set up on my SC, and every time it would keep popping up a dialog box every 5 seconds that said Wi-Fi calling is enabled. So I had to turn it off. But basically, this is my old phone. I didn't really switch anything out of it. I put a random SIM card in my SE, and that's my new phone. It has, if you called me, it would go to that number. If you texted me, it would go to my different number. It's awesome. Everything has the same thing. And I actually turned it off on everything except the SE, the 6S, and the iPad Pro. So I know Bobby looks like he's jerking off right now. What are you doing?
I just fucking farted, dude, but I'm trying not to shit at the same time.
Why are you shaking?
Huh?
This is gross. I can't look at you.
I'm trying not to shit right now in my pants. I just farted.
Bobby's like being really gross. I have so many
so
monitors. I can't even look. I have to look over here because I have so many screens of you.
If I made me an AT&T account,
you
how
stop
much would it
shaking,
cost me
please? I gotta put the camera on you. Stop shaking.
Why?
Because it's weird.
How much would it cost me for AT&T account?
I don't know. It's a lot.
All right, well, let me look that fucking shit up right now.
Well, I'm going to give you a worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I have...
Thought I wouldn't?
I have 2 phones on AT&T Next. And 1 phone I just bought on contract. So I'm
sign up right now.
I'm paying on 2 phones for the month-to-month thing just because I kind of wanted to try it. And
AT&T.
You're not paying any attention. I'm paying a lot, but I'm paying off for 2 phones and like 15 gigs, 3 SIMs. A lot.
The only
under
way
300,
I
I'll
would sign
say.
up is for fucking 20 gig. Otherwise, I'm not fucking signing up.
You can get that.
Yep. Of course. How much per month would it be?
You can get... Herbie was getting... I don't know if Betsy's in the room. He was getting like 50 gigs. I know with AT&T Business, you can go up to like 100, 200, 500 gigs.
And then you're saying if I were to get... I'll keep my 5S, of course.
Yeah. What's your wife have?
Can I trade that in? My wife?
Your wife has a 6 or 6S, right?
She fucking returned that shit, dude.
What's that bitch got?
She's got a Samsung.
What?
What?
That bitch can't handle Apple. Yeah.
What'd she do?
She fucking returned it.
She just couldn't handle it?
Yep.
Trying to find it. You can't handle the truth.
AT&T TV. I want fucking digital.
Bobby, what did we talk about last week about puking into the microphone? Because I'm about to do it too.
I got it.
I'm going to mute myself.
Why?
That's funny. I can mute my mic and just talk to Bobby. See, watch. I'm going to mute myself.
Did you hear about...
He didn't say anything.
Hey,
I just said, you suck, you fat fuck, and he didn't say anything.
I'm telling you right now. Did you hear about Verizon selling out?
Oh, that was funnier to me if you're in the studio.
They sold out to fucking Frontier Communication, dude, in like California, Florida.
What are you talking about now?
Yeah, I just found out yesterday.
What are you talking about? No one knows what you're talking about.
It's something that everyone doesn't know about.
What?
That's what I'm saying. I'm about ready to fucking drop Verizon TV.
Oh, so what do you have at your house?
Me? I had Verizon until Verizon sold to some kind of fucking company.
Do you
called
have? All right. Do you
Frontier
have?
Communication.
You have 2 cell phones.
Yep.
No landline.
You know what? With the Verizon Vios,
You get the not an actual landline, but it comes with the little box thing, right?
Well, it comes with a telephone, yeah.
So you got Verizon for home internet,
Yeah.
cable, and then so you got like the triple play thing, right?
Yep, triple play.
Do you have Fios?
The bummer is...
Do you have Fios or no?
They sold
Fios or not? Bisey, can you not hear me? Bobby, hello. Do you have Fios?
I hear you. I don't have Vios no more.
Fios.
But I still have all their equipment, and they sold my fucking account to Frontier Communication. Fucking pissed yesterday. I'm over the pissedness though. I'm over it. About ready to fucking cut them off.
I have we do a weird thing here, but I actually have for the home. I have like old Atlantic Bell fucking phone line.
You do?
Yeah, we use it for ISDN lines, so we patch them together for like radio shit. But I still have like a personal one here, and it's on a phone that's off. But for some reason, I have it like linked to like one of my credit cards. So whenever I have to do Apple Pay, I have to use that fucking phone. But I like it because if you know the world ends, that's the only thing. I mean, I'm assuming I'm gonna call, but I'm not gonna have anyone's phone number. But it will work without, because it's powered by the cell phone plate, or not the cell phone, the main office. It's not powered by my house, so it's the phones will keep Basically, I'm trying to say the phones will be the last thing that still work when your phones are dead. Cell phone towers are gone. I'm thinking Walking Dead type shit. Because then I'll have to go. I'm trying to think, Walking Dead, I have to go back to old school, dial up. Because I don't know, I probably can't handle cable shit. I don't know how that stuff all works. But I could probably patch it. I'm trying to make my own internet in the scenario of Walking Dead. Put a little server there.
So it's 16.
I wouldn't be able to talk to anyone. I'd be able to talk to Bobby maybe, but I want to talk to Bobby though.
Oh, dude, they don't make the SE in gold.
Yeah,
they do. Yeah, they do. Got it.
So what am I gonna do if the world ends, and I'm stuck with Bobby? I'm just thinking. I'm literally thinking about this right now. I try to put a lot of effort into this show by thinking. I don't think I'll like it. I'm actually kind of getting depressed. I'm tired. I'm really tired, Bobby.
Go sleep.
This iPhone's got a lot out of me.
Go sleep.
The thing I think is weird though, if you buy it, because I bought a SIM-free phone, it requires an active SIM. So you can't just buy it like an iPod Touch. It's just kind of stupid. Like I think it'd be kind of cool just to be able to straight up buy it. Straight up purchase it from the manufacturer. But I have to put a SIM in for it to even. It wouldn't even let me log into it. Like I couldn't even get to the home screen. That's bullshit. I mean, you could probably put a. I'll have to test that. What if you could put an old SIM in it? But all right, Bobby, we got a shit ton of stuff to get through. We can get through it all tomorrow, but
I got a story for you.
Do you want to hear about someone getting their leg attached to their stomach? Do you want to hear about a brawl over crab legs or an argument over pot roast? I'll give you the choice.
Did you hear about the lady in LA that went to a restaurant and she fucking valeted her brand new BMW?
No, I didn't, Bobby. What the fuck? All right, anyways.
God damn, I had to sneeze. Sorry.
So, a surgeon saved a man's life. I'm going to turn off Bobby's mic.
For I have sinned.
You thanking the Lord right there,
Yeah,
Bobby?
so let me get back to that story. That lady with the BMW.
Can you not hear me?
Valeted. When she got done eating, she fucking came out and they fucking gave her a different car than her car. They gave her car to someone fucking else. They fucking drove the car and fucking wrecked it. And she wasn't even registered yet. Did you hear about that?
No, I did.
Just check out LA News and you can look that up.
All right, enough of that. Surgeon saved a man's hand from being amputated by sewing it to his stomach, Bobby. A factory worker in Brazil recently had an accident where all his skin got ripped off with his left hand. Ugh. Sorry, I just read these things right now and I freak out when I have to hear.
Did his hand grow there? Did it fuse?
Well, listen to this, Bobby. I'm going to tell you. And the only way for the doctors to save it from being amputated was to sew it onto his stomach, Bobby. It's God bless its stomach.
Oh, so that it would grow? What?
It would grow onto him, like a new boy, new man.
I'd rather just cut it off.
Well, that's why we don't. Treats their own. But they had to save it from being amputated by. The only way the doctors could save it from being amputated was to sew it onto his stomach, and after 6 weeks of it, after 6 weeks in there, into his stomach, not onto, into. Did I say that? Maybe I said that. I didn't. I guess I was saying into.
Is there a difference between...
They sewed it into his stomach, not onto his stomach. So it's not like a hand on the stomach. That's what I was thinking. I read it wrong.
So they put it inside of his stomach and reclosed the incision.
It should be ready for... Okay, so all the skin got ripped off, but doesn't the stomach have a lot of acid in it?
I have acid reflux.
All the skin got ripped off his hand. So what, does he just have bones? Or I don't like that story.
Yeah. That's why I told you about the girl that fucking valeted her brand new BMW.
Oh, so you're trying to save me?
Trying to help you out, yeah.
I see. You realize I have about 400 things in front of me right now to talk about, Robbie.
So what number are you on now?
Don't ever do news. I don't really care about your news, Bobby.
Why?
Because it's usually not good. But I don't care about someone's car. That's boring.
The guy wrecked her car. And then the police let her go. Can you imagine that?
There's Bobby. Here's my story. Cleveland is serving a hot dog with mac and cheese and Fruit Loops on top. Much better story. Just saying. The Cleveland Indians announced their craziest baseball food item over the year last week. They're selling a hot dog with 3 toppings: bacon, mac and cheese, and Fruit Loops. So far, early reviews say it's fantastic. How do you feel about that, Bobby? Hot dog, mac and cheese, Fruit Loops. Mac and cheese, yes. Hot dog, yeah, I would say yes. Fruit Loops, no. Bacon, yes. Fruit Loops, fuck it up. What do you think, Bobby? You're fat. No offense. Would you enjoy that?
I don't like Fruit Loops. They're too much sugar.
That's what I'm saying.
I like Raisin Bran. Is my favorite cereal.
There we have it. Even Bobby, as disgusting as he is, does not like
And if anyone has anything against Raisin Bran...
There we go. Very good. Cleveland Indians. Fucking wackos. I'm going to give you one more. I'm literally just going to tap on one of these and then we're going to talk about it. All right.
Oh, wait. I got a question for you.
Go ahead. I like questions.
Yeah. For your 15 gigs, do you pay $100 per month? Or is it 50? Or do you pay 50? What do you mean?
I think I'm getting grandfathered in. I think I pay like 80.
Oh, all right, that's not bad. So it's $100 a month.
I'm getting grandfathered into something now, so I'm not sure. And then I have a corporate thing too. We have like kind of a discount. I have like a 15% off thing too, but I think I'm paying more than most people. I always feel like I'm getting ripped off, but I'm like somehow they're like tricking me. I don't know. All right, last story. A woman in Florida confronted her husband over an affair early this week and shot him in the knee. The bullet traveled up his leg and got lodged in one of his balls, Bobby. His testicles.
What happened with his ball?
Well, she was charged with aggravated battery and assault. And, that's what deputies say. There's that story. That's all I have. I want it to be really short and sweet, but I kind of want to know more. That's it. Short and sweet little thing right there. Give you the latest and greatest news on this show. Now, let's see. I want to give you one more. Is this story in here too? Oh no! God damn it! Everyone's crashing through places. Do you want to hear about someone crashing through a Starbucks or a Chipotle?
Chipotle.
Actually, they didn't. Actually, the opposite happened. Chipotle almost killed a guy on Saturday. On the plus side, it had nothing to do with anything of their. Had nothing to do with. Oh, they're trying to be funny. Not because it had anything to do with their food. A Chipotle sign on a massive concert post in Nova, Indiana fell over because some high winds, and landed right on a Honda Accord with a guy inside. And amazingly, he managed to get out with only minor injuries. Windy day, Chipotle sign, and a Honda Accord. Very good. What a week. God, this week isn't over, is it? Fuck. I really wanted to take this whole goddamn week off, and I didn't. A friend of mine eats Raisin Brandon. Like, I'm so proud of him. He's so regular. That's what I want in a person. Them to be regular. That's all I want. All right, I'm very tired, Bobby. I'm exhausted.
Go sleep.
I'm going to. Bobby Shadow, oh god damn it! I have to do fucking everything. I have to do Uber, everything. God damn it, Bobby. All right, so
put on the Uber recording. Don't worry about it. Just press the button. Go sleep.
Well, can you talk about Patreon while I do that?
Patreon.
Patreon.com/badbeef.
Follow Bad Beef.
What else? Talk about. So you don't like. What's your cereal, Bobby, of choice?
My cereal is Raisin Bran.
Is it really? Are you farting again?
I gotta poop. 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 Poop.
Very good, Bobby. Oh God, but you're so funny. Such a funny guy. All right.
So it's $500 for a SE from T-Mobile.
Is it?
Yep.
Very good. 500? No.
Yep.
Bobby, you're retarded.
For a 64 gig.
Oh, yeah. Let's not be crazy. All right.
I gotta poop.
Well, you can go poop, Bobby. We'll come back. I will tell you where to find us. God,
no, wait.
Poop. You gonna wait to poop?
Yep.
That's
Because
nice
I pooped already this morning. It's just I have another poop coming.
Are you 2 poop per day kind of guy?
Not usually.
That's good. Where can people find you, Bobby?
For me, it's anywhere on the internet at Shadow3413.
Very good. Bobby Stamps on Snapchat.
Yep.
I am bad_beef on Snapchat. Bad at beef everywhere else. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna stare at Bobby. We're gonna say, Bobby, you are so handsome. I'm going to tell you about Uber. I am going to tell you about a guy who tried to bribe a cop by baking him a cake. And we'll be right back. Isn't that right, Bobby?
Yep. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. I'll talk about how handsome Bobby is. And we'll jerk off together. Drink, but I'm not gonna go outside if I have to drive. Uber promo code. Uber Beer Radio for $15 off your first ride. I love to get drunk, and go home, in an Uber ride. Uber code Uber Beer Radio. $15 off your first ride.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Charlie, I'm going to sit here and just hang out with my new best friend, Bettina.
Really?
It's weather. Oh, yeah.
I think you two should get a hotel room or something. That's a lot of action going on over there.
Oh, Charlie.
Probably the most action you've had in months, huh? Let's take a look at the weather forecast. Oh, well, I crack myself up if I don't crack anyone else. 69 degrees.
Almost forgot to turn the mics back on. Just sitting here by myself. Take the skin right off my hand and put it in my stomach. Your hands in my stomach. All right, a guy tried to bribe a cop by baking him a cake. A guy in Vermont was being investigated earlier this year for taking money out of his father's bank account after he tried to bribe the detective to stop investigating him by sending him a homemade cake. It didn't work. He got arrested for grand larceny and bribery. Very good. Bake him a cake. I'd do it. I would take that cake, Bobby. All right, Bobby, what's going on with you? What's new with you? What's going on? Are you considering that iPhone, Bobby?
Yeah, but it doesn't look like. If I was going to get one, I would want one 64 gig for $400. Can you believe it? People buy them for $500. All right, the 64 gig, and then they put them on eBay for $650. And then they put almost gone. It's like, what the fuck?
Well,
what a bunch of idiots.
It's more for China, stuff like that, because then China can just buy that stuff, right? If they're willing to pay the whatever the dramatic overthing is. I mean, it's not available in every country right now. Usually they
but those guys are making like $150 profit off each phone.
Well, hey, every time I get something or like I order something, I'm always like, I should sell this because I hear everyone else having it. Like I was able to, I ended up going to the store on Friday because I wanted to get a case for my iPad because I wasn't sure if I asked for a loaner keyboard cover so I'd have something to protect my iPad that I bought. And fortunately, I ended up coming on Friday, but I was going to go, what am I talking about? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I was going to go buy it, but it was $150. So I'm like, right, do I just go buy it anyways? Because then I can sell it because the Apple store only had one left. So I'm like, do I just go buy it? Ended up not buying it. I just bought a regular case, but love this keyboard cover, by the way. I'm using it. I guess we'll talk about that more tomorrow with Stiletto, but it's so nice. It's beautiful. I love this thing, Bobby.
Is it for the iPad?
Yeah, it's the iPad Pro. Real quick, I love this thing. True Tone display is my favorite. Smart keyboard.
You're falling in love with the iPad Pro?
Yeah, this is my, I needed a new iPad. I needed a new laptop. This is my new iPad, my new laptop. I love it. No more computer ever again.
How much is the iPad Pro? Out the door.
With everything with the keyboard and stuff, it's pretty expensive. It's you really could just go buy a MacBook Air. But the thing I needed was my eyes are so bad, and I cannot have any low resolution displays anymore. My eye doctor told me that are so close. Like every other display in here is not really high resolution, but it's really, it's really nothing close to me. This thing's like two hand stretches away, farther than I can ever hold an iPhone. But I need a high resolution display. So able to get into that realm would have cost me $1,200 for a MacBook, or a Retina. So I either have to get an iPad, which is much cheaper. Start off at $599, which is a killer deal for what you're getting. And then an extra $150 for a keyboard, and I bought adapters and stuff. But I'm replacing a laptop and stuff, so.
So $700 for a keyboard and iPad Pro.
Well, what I paid, I think for. I'm trying to think I'm literally thinking about my credit card statement, like what it cost. I think it was $699 or $599 because I got the base model, plus $149 for the keyboard. Which really you could just buy, I have these nice little $40 keyboards, but I wanted something that was I would have spent $50 on a case. I would have spent either $100 on a nice keyboard or another $40 on this. So I was halfway there anyways. And then for the ability to always have it on me and built into the case, it kind of ends up being worth it. And it's cheaper than the smaller iPad Pro that's much bigger. But so I'm literally trying to justify it. But I could have spent, well, hold on. I replaced a $500 iPad and a $1,200 MacBook Air. So there's $1,700. I spent $700, so I saved $1,000.
Sweet.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Save money.
And then the thing to do is you just get you put a PC in the closet or whatever, and then you can VNC it to it, and whatever you need to actually do on a computer, you can just do it over VNC. It's great.
Oh, here's your keyboard. So your keyboard's kind of like a flat, rubber piece with keys on it.
Yeah, I mean, anyone that's a nerd can see it, but people that aren't nerds and are watching the show, it's this, and it folds up all nice, and so there's my keyboard and there's my iPad. So
that keyboard becomes like your front screensaver when you fold it up?
It folds into itself. It's actually kind of neat. It folds into the case, and the case, when it's all folded together, it's it's lit enough and not obtrusive enough, but it's a pretty big case. It's nothing to snarl. I got the other iPad Mini in front of me too, and that thing looks.
Well, it's going to protect your iPad Pro.
That's the thing too. That's the thing. I fucking hate cases on phones. I love how the iPad does it because they have this. There's nothing. You see the back of the display, which is beautiful. The device, but then you protect the screen. But with an iPhone, it's completely the opposite. You cover the body, which is beautiful, and you leave the screen, which is ugly. You know what I mean? The screen's all black. I want a smart cover for my iPhone, but I guess the thing is different. You wouldn't really drop an iPad as much as you would an iPhone, so you kind of need to protect the whole thing. But I would rather have that because I'm more concerned about the screen. I mean, if I drop it, it's probably going to break anyways, but I want a smart cover for the fucking phone.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do they make an iPad Mini with a SIM card?
Yes.
Compartment.
Mm-hmm.
So I could use the iPad Mini as my phone.
With Skype and yeah.
Oh, not as a cell phone.
And if you have AT&T, you can do something where you can connect it. So it will. If you can leave your phone at home, you'd still have to have a phone.
Okay.
But you'd leave it at home, and it would connect to your home's Wi-Fi, and then it would connect to its own cellular when you're on the road, and it would transfer, basically do call forwarding to your iPad.
Okay.
So, and I mean, you could do you could do that with an app though too. Like I could take my phone and forward it to like Text Now, which has a phone number. You can't forward from it without paying, but you can forward to it. So then you could technically do the whole thing, but it's kind of weird. You can't do it backwards because then when you text from that number, it would be a different number, but with the iPad, it would be the same number. So you're paying for convenience. But you could. You get a cheap iPad Mini too for, I don't know, Jonathan. Go look up a cellular iPad Mini. Under $500. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Who cares? Who cares?
I do.
I know you do. Sorry,
I care.
Drinking this wine.
You want a piece of me?
I didn't mean to play that. I want people to laugh at you.
Do they make two different sizes for the iPad Pro?
Yes. So I tried both of them, and I've got the smaller one now. The other one's is what size of a MacBook? It's 13 inches.
Yeah.
So 13 inches, which is like, that's a desk. Basically, think of, you know how laptops, they call some of them desktop replacements?
Yep.
Think of the iPad Pro as desktop replacement. This is more a laptop, I would say.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little bit closer to the 11.6.
Yep.
I mean, that big one is definitely nice, though. I could see someone like you just, you know, if Blab was a little bit, you know, I know you like that Blab thing, but just sitting on the computer, and the camera on this thing's beautiful, and I always forget iPads, they do it so perfectly. They don't, when it's sideways, the video isn't portrait like your iPhone is when you hold it. It's actually side by side, so it looks like you're at a desktop conferencing system. It's beautiful, and this camera is so good.
That's why they made it that way.
The thing is, it has the same camera that all the phones have, but on this big display, so you actually get to see what it looks like.
So you have the 9.7.
Yes, the thing that just came out.
Yeah. And how the total of that was $600.
But then I also bought the adapters too, so I could hook it up to my Ethernet, and I could connect it to like an external keyboard. Like you can actually hook it up to a regular keyboard, like a USB keyboard.
That's cool.
As I'm talking about this thing, I just got a thing for my smart keyboard. This accessory is not supported by this device. I love that. Let's see if it works. Oh, that's funny. It just stopped working. Cool. My smart keyboard literally stopped working. I probably have to disconnect it and reconnect it. So there it is. Hold on. Where's my camera? I haven't disconnected this thing in forever. This is my iPad Pro.
Yep.
Gotta connect it to the smart keyboard. The only thing I like about it is it's no batteries, which is nice. But they have this Logitech Create thing for the big iPad that has it's smart connector, so it still uses the iPad battery. No Bluetooth, by the way. But it's backlit, and it's the same price. So I'm like, oh, do I get that? But then that thing's like a full-fledged laptop. A friend of mine has it and loves it. But that's her laptop, is the main big iPad. and that fucking Logitech Create case. God, speaking of which, Apple Pay is so good. I almost Apple Payed a keyboard by accident. Because if you click Pay with Apple Pay, it still takes you another screen. But if you put your thumb on it, which I did by accident, trying to go to the home screen, I almost bought another keyboard by accident.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll talk about my mom's luggage. I'll talk about how awesome I think the Trojan Amazon Dash is. I'll talk more about the iPad.
Amazon's been coming out with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. They have these little things called dashes, and what you do is here's what you would do. You would put it next to your laundry detergent, and then when you were low on laundry detergent, you could press this little button, and it would automatically send you from Amazon laundry detergent.
Yep.
And then you'd have one for your razor. So when you think, okay, next week I need a new razor, you press this button, and then you have a razor sent to you. They have them for condoms too, which I think this is ingenious.
Why don't they just make an app for that though?
Well, that's the thing. But the thing is, you would put it in a place where anyone could do it. So you could put it on things for Gatorade. So your kid could literally reorder stuff. But the thing is, okay, anyone in your house, you have a full house full of things. They notice that you're low on detergent. They can press that button and reorder detergent.
What if they keep on pressing it though, like just messing around?
I think they did something where it's not supposed to do it within a certain amount of time. It's supposed to wait like 2 minutes or something. I don't really know.
Oh, okay.
But I think that's awesome. But I think for condoms, it's even more cool because that's something you really like. I mean, it's something it's so spontaneous, and I think this is awesome. I'm going to talk about why. Someone already did a really good think piece. Stole my fucking idea, but everyone else was going to do it.
I mean, you could put that fob in the area where you use that product. You could put the fob anywhere, but
that's what I'm saying.
I think like an iPad app though, like a shopping app. It's
called fucking Amazon, you horse dick.
Yeah.
Horse dick, I called you.
Yeah, but you got to look it up. It would be like an Amazon app to where it's kind of like shortcuts to all the products that you use.
Well, this is the thing, Bobby.
To me, I mean, now that you just enlightened me, the fob thing, I don't like it. I think that the fob thing is a piece of shit. I think that they could do better than that.
All right. Enough of that, Bobby. I gotta go to the Apple Store and throw this fucking phone at some teenager.
Why?
Because it doesn't work.
Well, you're gonna get a new one. You got all the fucking warranties and shit.
I'm gonna go in there and be like, bitch, look at me. I just bought this fucking iPhone SE. Yeah, it's rose gold. You want to fight about it? Oh, I always do so good with the ladies there because they're always like, hey, which ones you got? And I'm like, rose gold. I'm a bro, like you. I can have in touch, connections with my feminine side. You want to date, even though I
Is
won't
there
use
any
my
she-mails
penis
there?
on you.
Is there any
There's
she-mails?
a whole I love those she-mails. Yeah.
Do you like the employees there, or do you like just customers? Do you pick up on customers?
I go straight for the employees. Customers are shit.
Nice.
They ain't got money.
Have they ever brought you in the back room?
They take me in the back room and they go, "Oh yeah, beef.
You've been bent over the counter.
I'm
gonna
fuck you against an iMac."
I heard they have stirrups there. I heard they have stirrups in the back.
Oh yeah, iMac sex. Oh yeah, I actually just I'm banging the man or lady, but I'm actually just looking at the iMacs.
I heard there's a lot of she-mails that work for iPhone.
That's a quad-core Mac Mini right there. There's me. All right, enough of that. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you to me. Thank you, patrons, every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern. Yep. Bobby Shadow at Bad Beef.
Take it easy.
Tell 2 people you know about the show. Patreon.com/badbeef. See me spill wine on my MacBook. See me spill wine on a MacBook. See Bobby cough. And see the security camera video of me banging an iMac, Bobby. I know people want to see that. So,
how far away is the iStore from your house?
4 miles.
Are you gonna walk there, or are you just gonna Uber it?
I was gonna Uber, but have a nice lunch. But I'm like, I gotta not do that.
Try to see if the station wagon starts up.
Station wagon.
Yeah.
Silly Bobby.
Oh, I thought you had a station wagon.
Hearing a weird noise. Hold on.
1970 station wagon. Is it coming from me?
I think it's birds. I'm hearing like chirping sounds. I'm hearing Mother Nature. I'm freaking out. I gotta go. All right. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, guys.